Federal government begins demolition of properties affected by the right-of-way on Section 1 Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, says exercise shall have a human face. The Honorable Minister of Works, His Excellency Senator Engineer Dr. David Umahi, CON, has assured that the construction of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway being handled by federal government under His Excellency President Asuwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR will mark a major milestone in the renewed hope roadmap towards economic diversification. He gave this assurance during the flag-off of the demolition of properties affected by the right-of-way on Section 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway being handled by High-Tech Construction Company Limited. He said the federal government is passionate about the plight of the people and would, in the exercise of the right-of-way, put a human face in the demolition of properties that were required to give way for the construction of the coastal highway, noting that the federal government was considering the most economically viable way to pass the coastal road without much damages. He further reassured that there will be no delay in the payment of compensation to the property owners entitled to compensation, but solicited their cooperation to the timeline of the demolition exercise.
The choir was in Lagos about 12 days ago when the initial demolition order was passed to all the affected investors, so to say, and I graciously increased the grace period by another 7 days and yet another 4 days. And here we are because the project stopped because of lack of this demolition. And I want to commend the likes of Bolaji.
While flagging off the demolition exercise, he said,
"This demolition is going to have pure human face. And so, with the utmost fear of God, gratitude to God Almighty, and the commitment to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu renewed hope agenda in our infrastructural development in particular, I wish to flag off this demolition to get a right of way within the coastal corridor, which is the legitimate right of the federal government. And so I flag it off.
The Honorable Minister, however, called on all those to be affected by the demolition exercise to take it as a sacrifice for the ultimate impact of the project on the economic prosperity of the nation. He highlighted the socio-economic benefits of the projects, including the money it will save for businessmen and women and the stability it will bring to the economy. For those playing politics with economic enhancing project, he said.
And so what we are doing is to pass our coastal road within the right-of-way of the federal government. Those who are playing politics with this can go ahead. My job is simple, just to pass the coastal roads. And those who are into politics can continue.
Speaking during the event, one of the affected property owners, Mr. Bolaji Ario Mamichula, said the demolition would no doubt affect his business, but he had no option than to make sacrifice for the greater good of millions of Nigerians whose livelihood will be impacted by the construction of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, which has a spur that connects south to north. He urged all those to be affected by the critical infrastructure to see it as a sacrifice for the good of all Nigerians.
Yes, some of us are affected, no doubt about it. But some of us are not up to 0.1% of the millions of people that will enjoy the coastal road. That's why some of us, like me, and some others also, has taken it to heart to also support Mr. President and the Honorable Minister to ensure that this road come to life. It's going to be, it looks difficult now, definitely it's going to be difficult, but I can promise you, if anybody has a very foresight, you will see that when the coastal road is finished, there are also a lot of development that will come to life. A lot of people are going to benefit from this coastal road as well.
He noted that the coastal highway has the potential to create greater vistas of opportunities for businesses and other human development initiatives that would benefit a greater number of Nigerians.
So those are the reasons why some of us who have this foresight look that we have been praying for the renewed hope. The renewed hope is here. Somebody has to pay the price. And some of us are paying the price in good faith. So we are human. We'll feel the pain, but at the same time, if you look at the longer picture, you realize that it's the benefit of everyone. It's more than benefit of one person. Yes, we are sitting on a lot of money. A lot of money is being equipped here, but at the same time, it does not worth the enjoyment or the free access of every other Nigerians that will apply the road. So, Mr. Minister have already lectured me so well. Have consoled me so many times.
The demolition exercise continues as the committee of the Federal Minister of Works on Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway Section 1 compensation, headed by the Federal Controller of Works, Lagos State Engineer Mrs. Olukerede Iyabo Kesha, works round the clock to ensure that the payment of compensation to affected property owners begins in earnest in a matter of days. This was signed by Honorable Barrister Oji Uchenna Oji, Special Advisor Media to the Honorable Minister of Works.